Irving, Texas. Major League Baseball plunged into its first work stoppage in a quarter-century when the sport's collective bargaining agreement expired Wednesday night, and owners immediately locked out players in a move that threatens spring training and opening day. The strategy, management's equivalent of a strike under federal labor law, ended the sport's labor peace after 740 days over 26.5 years. Teams decided to force a long-anticipated confrontation during an off-season rather than risk players walking out during the summer, as they did in 1994. Players and owners had successfully reached 4 consecutive agreements without a work stoppage, but they have been accelerating toward a clash for more than 2 years. "We believe that an off-season lockout is the best mechanism to protect the 2022 season," Baseball Commissioner Rob Manfred wrote. "We hope that the lockout will jumpstart the negotiations and get us to an agreement that will allow the season to start on time." This defensive lockout was necessary because the Players Association's vision for Major League Baseball would threaten the ability of most teams to be competitive. Talks that started last spring ended Wednesday after a brief session of mere minutes with the sides far apart on the dozens of key Management's negotiators left the union's hotel about 9 hours before the deal lapsed at 11:59 p.m. EST. MLB's 30 controlling owners held a brief digital meeting to reaffirm their lockout decision, and MLB delivered the announcement of its 4th ever lockout, to go along with 5 strikes, in an emailed letter to the Major League Baseball Players Association. "This drastic and unnecessary measure why? We remain committed to negotiating a new collective bargaining agreement that enhances competition, improves the product for our fans, and advances the rights and benefits of our membership." This stoppage began 30 days after Atlanta's World Series win capped a complete season following a pandemic. The lockout's immediate impacts were a memo from MLB to clubs freezing signings, the cancellation of next week's annual winter meetings in Orlando, Florida, and banishing players from team workout facilities and weight rooms, while perhaps chilling ticket sales for 2022. The union demanded change following anger over a declining average salary, middle-class players forced out by teams concentrating payroll on the wealthy, and veterans jettisoned in favor of lower-paid youth, especially among clubs tearing down their rosters to rebuild. "As players we see major problem,"